one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. On the Browns sideline, get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Huey with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Chicago. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Left side into the hands of Dell. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We'll air it out on 3rd. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a 4th down decision to make. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Well, here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led by the quarterback who helped lead Ohio State to last season's national championship. It's Will Howard.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
1st and 10 from the 32. Sticking with Henderson. Fights his way through a tackle. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49.
That's another.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Howard. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action. Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Nice gain there on second down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still second down.
Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's second and 15. Williams set to pass. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Williams with third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. So he knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Now start on the ground. It's 4. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun handed off to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
No throw, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that return defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Howard now to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for no gain. There's in the nickel, third down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Scott now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears about set for their next possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Through the second level at the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
And that one's unsuccessful. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Henderson on his own read. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Now Howard to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Shoots away from one. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Another game to Judkins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And Judkins on the drop down. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of Dell. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Going to be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20.
Look at the childlike joy of these defenders. I love it. It's like they just scored a touchdown. That's what happens defensively. Just a terrific punch. Look at the swing at the ball and knocks it out. They get off the field with a touchback, but man, they are celebrating like they put points on the board.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Yeah, I know we're coming down the home stretch of his rookie campaign, and he's supposed to have learned from these mistakes. It's a long season in the NFL, and that pick shows you he's still got a lot to learn.
The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, would be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A lot lot of them may make it look automatic, but if you get this deep, then those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puck through.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing from the gun. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. On target here to Njoku. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact run.
He completes it in traffic. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tackled by the rookie Azarie Thomas. Out of the gun, Howard. Completed over the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
21 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Henderson here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shane on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamie Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
1st down, Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Judkins up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the...
He loses the football. And this is going to be Browns football. And they can't call the concerned together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Throwing here, Howard. This is fullback. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Breaks the tackle. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Williams on 1st down. Let's go, left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams to throw on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Handoff now to Judkins. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 5.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Williams to throw on 3rd. Gets out of trouble. Completed here to Komet. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Out of the pistol, Williams has him on the quick hitter. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd
Third and
and
long. They're going to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The
Browns getting their offense out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Howard to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. 1st down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To the air yet again. Williams brought in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
Again, it's Williams.
at the 7-yard line.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
It's now
3rd and goal. It's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Take down the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
He's back to throw. Hauled in by Njoku left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Looking to throw. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. And a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns headed back out on offense. We'll get another look here, Brock, with Will Howard. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Howard. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Howard. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He can run it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The Bears start headed back to the field on offense, so we get a look at takedown. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Williams on the play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another one for Jenkins. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams to throw on first. It's this over the middle. It's Komet. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
The give, here's Judkins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. Shoots away from one. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
At the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. This time it's a passing play. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. We each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st down, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a run first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. A give up the middle of the floor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air, Howard. Finds the in route complete. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close there. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Browns, 1st down.
Now Howard to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
A quick throw completed out to the left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Throwing now, Howard. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
We've set it downs from 37. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Howard to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of their hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Catch made left side by Judy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He put everything in. Big gain downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that.
They did it! He made the interception! Jerome Baker has it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now trail by just a point in the fourth. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chenault on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down. Williams from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Martin Emerson.
They'll throw, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He dodged the tackle. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. He escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Sticking with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Short pass brought in. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Some short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll get this up to the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Run right side, Judkins. Works the sideline to the 30. Along the sideline past midfield. And he works this down to the 41. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out now to his left. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
30. That's good for a Bears first down.
Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Eland. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Carter on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Howard now to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Pass interference. Defense.
A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again, complete. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Henderson here from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here on 4th. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Chenault on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
A gain of 6.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Bears trying to get every everyone's set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears.
And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go. With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking from the gun, Williams. He stays up, and they got there in time. He's taken down.
By Myles Garrett.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taking a chance to the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown. Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Here's a design run. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Chicago.